you watch me? You should totally watch me. So I just started watching Trucking with Selena, and oh my god, she is so hot. Everybody should watch her. She is so cool. You should go over there right now. Trucking with Selena. Who's that old man in your videos out? He's like so lame. Yeah, I totally know. He looks like my dad. Ew.
So just coming into Greenville. Cold weather been smudging up my window a little bit. Getting a little haze, getting a little fog. As soon as I get stopped, I'll clean these windows up a little bit. So anybody been to this Love's here in Greenville? That's where I'm at. So we're just cruising in town here though, and go up and around the bend a little bit. Way U.S. Express. Yeah, this place though. Well, here and the next place I go in Hillsboro, they got pretty much the same kind of dock. I gotta circle around in the parking lot, and then it's not an offside back, but it is a blind back down behind the building. Usually when I get into the parking lot, I'll back up a little bit to it. I'll actually get out of the truck, walk over and make sure nobody's in the dock, because you start backing in there, you know, because it's blind around a wall. You start backing down in there though, and you didn't check if anybody's in the way, especially another long truck, you could actually be most of the way back down in there before you even see it, and you back right into somebody. Wow, 7,000 people in Greenville? Who knew? Yeah, this time of morning though, like I'm hauling produce today, and then there's usually a grocery delivery also where it brings all the general groceries. Usually those are bigger orders, they take a little longer to unload. So if the grocery guy is already here and I gotta wait, depending on how long he's been there, but a lot of times you might as well just go out and take a nap for a little bit, because he's gonna be blocking that joint up. Get down here as soon as we see the auto parts place right here. I think it's O'Reilly. Yep, O'Reilly Auto Parts. Boom. IGA Market. And this time of morning, it's nice. There's nobody in the parking lot. Usually I gotta hook out further into the parking lot here, but because usually a lot of cars right here. But this morning ain't too bad. So like a lot of times right here in front of me, this whole line will be filled up with cars, so it's a little harder to make the turn. I got to back right down over here. Do is I'll back on down here a little bit, get out and go check it. Let's go have a look real quick. You can see though, this one's not quite as tight. You can see though, typically if there's a truck parked in here though, you'd be hooking the trailer back down in here, you almost might back into somebody's front end. So the Doritos guy is already here, so obviously doors open. People are, I don't know what it is though, everybody works here parks over here, and trucks need to come in all the time. It's like, I don't know, just one of those things just doesn't make much sense for some reason. Oops. Yeah, I didn't make that one. I gotta go back out. Oops. That's what I get for trying to film, not concentrating. I knew it was a little bit shallow anyway. You have a little bit more swing room out here to the right. Almost had it. Yeah, you get a little close over here, you can see the tree and everything. You just gotta usually drag a couple little twigs with you. I have to admit, we had our live feed the other night and somebody pointed out that Lone Mountain Truck Leasing is going to be coming out with some W9s in March. I was all, huh? Admittedly, finish my thought here when I get done with this, but Touchdown, baby. Yeah, I got thinking about it though. You know me, and I always wanted W9. So I was doing a little price comparison between this truck and our monthly overhead. Of course, I always want to keep my overhead low, stuff like that. The money put out on this truck already though, since I had this truck since August, had I done the same thing, like I say, you just take the numbers, kind of crunch them up. The money I put out on down payment, truck payments, and maintenance so far on this truck compared to a brand new W9 in the past 5 months. The down payment and truck payments that would have happened since August on a W9 would be about $28,000. This truck is sitting with maintenance and everything, sitting about $20,000. So $8,000 more dollars would have gone out to a new truck, but you had the benefit of really no maintenance issues, and it would have been a new truck. You know, and that's not taking into account that fuel mileage on this truck is probably a little bit better. I'm getting average, like this thing's saying 7.4 right now. My IFTA printout from the company, because you know they run it all, that's just based on dispatch miles, not your true miles, but dispatch miles compared to gallons bought. I was coming in at 8.1 on my IFTA. So you know, just 7 to 8 miles to the gallon with a truck like this, where of course you got a hood truck. Now if I had an X15 or PACCAR motor in it, they are more fuel efficient now overall, but you know, you would be getting worse fuel mileage too. So, but then the benefit of having pretty much bumper to bumper warranty on the engine, tranny, drivetrain, and the after treatment on a brand new truck, and then just assuming that you didn't have really, you know, just a small amount to no problems with that truck compared to what we've gone through with this, and the downtime that I've missed out on. Shoot, I've probably had about 3 weeks, hitting on around 3 weeks of downtime. So there's another maybe 12,000 in revenue loss. So if you consider another 12,000 on top of the 20 I've already put out on this truck with lost revenue, so I'm sitting at about $32,000 of money output on this truck compared to a brand new truck that would have cost me 28. So that's assuming that I would have had no downtime in the past 5 months with a brand new truck. So interesting little number crunch there, you know what I mean? Now overall, over the course of time, would I continue to have mechanical problems with this truck more that would keep costing me more money in downtime compared to the new truck with all the warranties on it? That wouldn't actually even be going out of pocket. Does that make sense? Everybody kind of feeling me out on that one? It's like, because every time I have a problem with this truck, I'm down for days because I got to wait for a mechanic to fix it, especially if it's something with a DPF, you know, an actual motor issue or anything like that. I'm not a full-blown mechanic. I can wrench on some stuff myself, but when it comes to actual intricate things with the motor and DPF, you know, it's got to be plugged in, it's got to be, you know, worked on, all these kind of things. I am not a full-blown mechanic, so taking those things into consideration too. Sometimes a newer truck like that could benefit you if you're not in a position to tear that whole truck apart yourself and work on it. So been an interesting little thought process past couple days. I've been going through in my head if that may be something to consider in the months to come. Like, still utilize this truck too. Like I said, adding trucks this year may be a consideration sooner. But what if going and getting one of the new W9s and using this truck to put a couple drivers in could be a good thing? Although if I get drivers in this truck, they probably tear it up a lot quicker than I would, because they're just going to be heavy footing it, and you know, like company drivers do, they abuse the equipment a lot more than an owner op would typically. I mean, granted, there's a lot of good drivers out there that don't, but you got to count on that. The drivers are going to tear up your equipment a lot quicker than you would. So, I just think, hey, leave a comment, you know, see what happens with it. Anyway, gonna get in here and drop this. We'll be right back. All right. So, just finished up with this one. Let's see, we're going Hillsboro. Let's see here. Hillsboro's just right up from here. It's the IGA Hillsboro. 21 miles. Yeah, we're gonna go up State Highway 127 up here. Gonna go through town here a little bit though. I'm gonna go zip up here, head over, go up. So. Yeah, everybody's showing up for work now though. We're not gonna come in here with a truck and loop around right here. If there's cars parked right here on the left also, it gets real tight. And it's like, why do they want to park all the way over here? I'm blocking up the dock area, but hey, whatever. Oh, I noticed a comment popped up. Let's take a look at that. She is cute but giggly. What is that nervous laughter? Does Selena have nervous laughter? That's from our video from like, shoot, almost 4 years ago now. Our trailer backing video. At a glance, I thought it said she has a cute butt. About to say, I don't remember her butt being in that video. I mean, sometimes her butt's unavoidable. Cause she got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it. What movie is it from? That line is from the movie Heat with Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer, Tom Sizemore, Danny Trejo. Now I forget his name, but the guy that was Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs, you know. Oh wait, was she a great big fat person? I figured his name. Hibachi's buffet. What? Sushi and Chinese buffet. I'm all down for that. So you see though, we just go through town here a little bit. head on out the northwest side. Get down here to a crossroads where, was it 127 and 41? Gonna make a left, go down the road a little bit, make a right up to 127 where it breaks off, on up to Hillsboro. We'll be getting there right about opening time for the 140. I was thinking the 41, but it's 140. Getting there right about opening time, so if we want to find anything to eat, we can do that. Because Hillsboro, we'll leave there, go up through Litchfield. There's really no place to stop and get anything to eat. No truck parking, so. And we already at a grocery store though. Last time I checked, there's plenty of food there. Let me guess, you're gonna turn right. Huh? Well, thanks for the signal. That was mighty wide of you. Ah, I forgot to do my windows. Dark again. Funny how usually good first half of my day is in the dark. Like I said, this one started at 1:30 this morning. So by the time the sun even comes up, I'm already a good chunk through my day. Comes 127. Easy breezy. Like 20 miles up to Hillsboro. Check back in a few. So now we're coming into Hillsboro. The store will be up here on the right in a minute. Both engine lights came back on again. Got my radio put in, it's working. Yeah, think about CBs, I never talk on them. Usually everybody's just talking trash on the day-to-day. It's good to have your radio when the weather gets bad, traffic conditions, stuff like that, so you can find out what's going on. And you know, especially during the winter, you get a pile up or something, you know, you want to be in a position where you can react to it. Yeah, this one, same thing again. I got to back down behind the store. You can see though, people park over here and everything. It makes it a little dicey to get in here sometimes. I got to back down over here behind the store. Come in here during the day after they're already opened up. A lot of times you can have you can get a little congested in here. You're even backing in off the road. So But I'll do the same thing here. I'll back on down a little ways and then get out, go check it real quick, make sure I'm not going to be backing into somebody else back in there. Active faults. Let's see what this is all about. So now I'm at a 25% D rate. Let's see what this is all about real quick. Looking at a little shot time coming up here pretty quick. 6 faults, wow. Guess this is getting serious. So 520296 FMI3. 25% D rate, so 2791.18. Jeez, wasn't this bad a little bit ago. Let's see if they're different codes. So 2791.11. Come on, man. There's a different code for that one. 522.96.3. $27.91.9. $522.96.19. $27.91.18. Jeez. Well, I got them, I might as well write them down, so. $27.91.18. 22.96.19. Just in case they disappear later, you know, I can $27.91.9. $522.96.3. $27.91.11. Jeez. That all just popped up on the drive here to Hillsboro. Wonderful. If it ain't one thing, it's another. And this is all stupid emissions crap. DPF, EGR crap. I love it. DPF trucks, baby. Gotta love them. So you can see this place though when I'm backing in. that little area over there becomes a little bit of a pain. And nobody in the hole. This is the place I was at last time. I dumped pallets all over my hood. See that they got some stuff out here. Gotta love it when the truck's screwing up. Seems like a weekly thing though. New lights are always popping on. This one I gotta hug it right around that yellow pole with the trailer wheels. This one I gotta be careful with the truck though, because you'll drop it over that ledge in the back. And yeah, this one I kind of want to be coming in a little bit tighter. First time or two I came in here, I was dropping my drive axles off the edge on the back there, so you just want to be careful, you know, you don't get stuck. Close. Yeah, still didn't hit it quite right. Not as much as I would have liked. So just gotta watch that ledge back there. On it right now. Okay, just get past this little bit and I'll feed on back in there all right. Once I get past a certain little point here, it widens back out. It's dark out. Usually I'm coming here in the daylight. There we go. Got it. You can see though, just that little bit over there. Go. So now we're down to 2 faults. Like a lot of times too, these clear up after a minute, but let's see where we're at again. Nope, still 6 now. Well, I'm taking tomorrow off to going to pick up Brent back up in Chicago. I'm going to drop this thing off and get this thing cleared up finally. It's been toying with me for the past few weeks. I've been getting a code and then it goes away, and now I got 6 codes, so I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it. Great, probably be another couple $1,000. Oh well, anyway, we'll get this one done and be back. All right, so done in Hillsboro here. I pulled out real quick because there was another guy waiting on me. So now I got just the warning light back on. As we start driving again, we'll see if all those codes come back in. But as soon as I turn the truck back on, though, they seem to be going away. So I'm still going to call on it, though. I wrote all the codes down so I can tell my Freightliner guy what's been popping up. I think it's time to finally address it. Ah, I forgot to do my windows again. God dang it. Yeah, so going through Hillsboro. Again, I think it's a pretty cool little town. Times I've been through it now. We'll go straight up here. There's like a little downtown spot right here. We go up here. It veers to the left, where you can see the cars going left. We just put you around just the outside of the little downtown area here. And then you hook a right, and then it pretty much just bumps you out of town right here. So now we're heading over to Bunker Hill, Illinois. That'll be our last drop already. Sun's not even up. It'll be light by the time I get over there, though. That's my last drop. Just gotta head back Champaign. I was looking up in Springfield, there's a called American Truck Lube. So between that, see if there's a truck wash in Springfield. I want to get a PM done and hopefully get a truck wash. If I can get those 2 things done today, call my Freightliner guy. Since I'm taking tomorrow off, I'll see if I can get the truck in with him tomorrow to see about addressing all these codes. But never know too, that may just mean like I said, usually when you got to deal with a shop, mechanic, whatever, hopefully it can be one day, but you better count on 2, even 3. Like I say, you can lose out on most of a week just waiting on the shop, so hopefully I avoid it, but you gotta count on you're going to be on some downtime when you go to the shop. So I can start to see a little haze in the sky, like the sun's going to start wanting to come up in a little bit. It's already 6:30. But considering it's just about mid-January already. So anyway, we'll be out in the dark here for a little bit. We'll come back in a few. So here we come into Bunker Hill, Illinois. Yeah, Bunker Hill sits like northeast of St. Louis. So we got 2 pallets to drop off here, and then we are done and headed back. Except for hopefully finding a place to get a PM done and maybe a truck wash. Those aside, I'll be done for the day. So hopefully this place in Springfield bears fruit, that it's just a easy truck lube place I could get a PM done. Haven't ever dealt with any place in Springfield before, so we can hope. Give it a little bit more time. I'll give them a call before I think of stopping there. Going down through Effingham, while I know for sure I could go there and get everything done I need to, it's a lot more miles out of the way. So if I can avoid all the extra miles, then I will. Plus today is the payday cutoff, so I want to get back, get my bills turned in so I get paid on Friday for all the work up to today. So if I can get back to Champaign and get my paperwork turned in before noon, then that will be very helpful. So taking too much time to divert will actually cost me from getting paid this week. So here we are at the IGA, though. I gotta back it into this dock right here. I gotta wing out towards the street. Come on, go in gear, man. This one's pretty basic. Ease her on back. Yeah, we get in this place. I'll drop these 2 pallets real quick, pick up all their dunnage. That being, usually you return all of the empty pallets back to Champaign. The blue and red chip pallets, they collect all those again. You know, they're expensive, heavy pallets, so they want those back. Because I know if you actually buy those kind of pallets for cash, I mean, you're talking a pretty good chunk of change. Oops, just missed it a tiny bit. That's what I get for talking to tens of people on this video. Losing my concentration for a second. Because I'm such a perfectionist. Want to hit it just right. Right on the line. And there it was. So I'll get this done, sit here and evaluate my options real quick, because it's only 7:15 in the morning, that I could still possibly go get the PM and a truck wash done and even suck up the extra miles and still make it back, turn in my paperwork. So see what happens. We'll get after it though. I'll be back in a few.
With turquoise and real diamonds.